Welcome back to my channel, Mr. English Hub. I'm Alex, and I'm here with the amazing Emma. Emma, how are you doing today?
Hey, Alex. Hey, everyone. I'm doing great. I had a nice breakfast, a little walk, and now I'm excited to talk about daily routines.
A walk? That already sounds healthier than my morning.
What did you do?
I pressed the snooze button 3 times. That counts as exercise, right?
Only if your finger is training for the Olympics.
Fair enough. Anyway, today's topic is super useful for all English learners. How to talk about your daily routine in English.
Yes, it's something people talk about all the time in conversations, interviews, and even small talk.
Exactly. So viewers, do you know how to describe your daily routine clearly in English? If not, don't worry, we'll help you step by step.
Let's start with the basics. One of the simplest ways to talk about your routine is to begin sentences with I wake up at, I get up at, I start my day by.
Yes. For example, I wake up at 7, or I start my day by stretching. Easy and natural.
And just to be clear, wake up means your eyes open, and get up means you actually leave the bed.
Yes, that's an important difference. I usually wake up at 7, but get up at 7:30.
Or 8.
Okay. Let's give our viewers some practice. Repeat after me. I wake up at 7.
Repeat, I get up at 7:30.
Great. Now here's a question for you viewers. What time do you usually wake up? Comment below. We'd love to know.
Another simple pattern is first I, then I, after that I.
These help you tell your routine in order. For example, first I get up, then I take a shower. After that, I eat breakfast.
Yes, short, simple, and perfect for beginners.
All right, that's a great warm-up for Chapter 1. If you're ready for more helpful daily routine phrases,
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
and leave a comment below. Welcome back to Chapter 2. Now that we've started talking about waking up, let's continue with the morning part of your daily routine. Emma, what's the first thing you do after waking up?
The very first thing, I drink water. I always keep a glass on my bedside table.
That's healthy. I check my phone, which is probably less healthy.
Especially when you spend 10 minutes watching dog videos.
They motivate me. But let's teach some useful phrases. Viewers, you can say, I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I take a shower. I get dressed.
Yes, very common daily activities. And here's another useful one. I eat breakfast.
Breakfast is important. I usually eat toast or eggs. What about you, Emma?
I like oatmeal with fruit. It keeps me full.
Viewers, what do you eat for breakfast? Tell us in the comments.
Let's do some practice. Repeat after me. I brush my teeth.
Repeat, I get dressed.
Great. Now let's talk about transportation, how you get to work or school. You can say, I take the bus to work. I walk to work. I drive to school. I ride my bike.
Or if you work from home, you can say, I work from home. Or I start work at my desk.
Exactly. Let's practice again. Repeat after me. I take the bus to work.
Repeat, I walk to school.
Good job. And Alex, what about people who have more flexible schedules?
All right. They can say, I start work around 9, or I begin my day slowly.
That's perfect for people who need a relaxed morning.
Viewers, which transportation phrase fits your routine? Comment below.
To finish this chapter, here's a simple structure you can use. I wake up, then I clean up, and finally I leave for work.
And you can always add details to make your routine sound more natural.
If you're enjoying the lesson so far,
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
and let's move on to Chapter 3 when you're ready.
Welcome back to Chapter 3. Now that we've covered the morning routine, let's move into the afternoon. Emma, what's your typical afternoon like?
My afternoons are usually busy. I work with students, answer messages, and prepare lessons. But I always take a lunch break.
Lunch breaks are important. I usually eat something quick, like a sandwich or noodles, sometimes both.
Both? That's ambitious.
I call it efficient. Anyway, let's teach some useful phrases for describing your afternoon routine. You can say, I have lunch at noon, I start work at 1 p.m., I take a short break, I attend meetings.
Yes, and if you're a student, you can say, I have classes in the afternoon. I study with my friends. I do my homework.
Let's give the viewers some practice. Repeat after me. I have lunch at noon.
Repeat, I take a short break in the afternoon.
Good job. Now let's talk about work tasks. Many people say things like, I answer emails, I talk to customers, I work on projects, I finish assignments.
And if you want to talk about free time, you might say, I go for a walk. I buy a snack. I relax for a few minutes.
Yes. And viewers, do you take a break in the afternoon, or do you work nonstop like a superhero? Tell us down below.
Another useful structure is using usually, sometimes, or often. For example, I usually have lunch at home. I sometimes work outside. I often drink tea in the afternoon.
Let's practice again. Repeat after me. I usually eat lunch at 12.
Repeat, I often take a break in the afternoon.
Excellent. These words make your routine sound more natural.
Before we end this chapter, here's a simple pattern to describe your afternoon. In the afternoon, I blank, then I blank, and after that, I blank.
Easy, clear, perfect for everyday conversations.
If you're enjoying this lesson,
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ready for Chapter 4? Just say the word.
Welcome back to Chapter 4. Now we're moving into the evening, my favorite part of the day because it involves food and relaxation.
Everything involves food for you, Alex.
I take that as a compliment. But yes, evenings are when most people unwind and slow down. So let's teach some useful evening routine phrases.
Absolutely. You can say, I get home at, I relax in the evening, I make dinner, I eat with my family.
And if you don't cook, you can say, I order food, or I grab something simple.
Yes, let's give viewers practice. Repeat after me. I relax in the evening.
Repeat, I make dinner after work.
Great. Now let's talk about hobbies people enjoy at night. You can say, I watch TV, I read a book, I go for a walk, I listen to music.
And viewers, what do you usually do in the evening? Tell us in the comments.
Many people also talk about chores or responsibilities at night. For example, I clean the kitchen, I do the laundry, I prepare things for the next day.
Yes, every adult knows the feeling of doing laundry at 9 p.m. with zero motivation.
That's definitely relatable. Let's keep practicing. Repeat after me. I prepare for the next day at night.
Repeat, I watch something before bed.
Perfect. Another useful pattern is after dinner I blank. This helps you organize your evening routine clearly.
For example, after dinner, I relax. Or after dinner, I study English.
Now let's talk about getting ready for bed. You can say, I take a shower, I brush my teeth, I go to bed at, I fall asleep around.
And for people like me, I say I'll sleep early, but I don't.
Very accurate. Let's do one more practice. Repeat. I go to bed at 10.
Repeat, I fall asleep around midnight.
Great work! We're almost done with this chapter.
If you're enjoying these daily routine phrases,
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ready for the final chapter? Let us know.
welcome to the final chapter, everyone. Now that we've covered morning, afternoon, and evening routines, let's talk about how to summarize your whole day in a natural way.
Yes, summarizing your daily routine is super useful for conversations, introductions, and speaking practice.
And it's easier than you think. You can say something like, in the morning, I wake up at 7. In the afternoon, I work until 5. In the evening, I relax at home.
Exactly. Simple, clear, and natural. Viewers, have you ever described your whole day in English before? Tell us in the comments.
Another helpful pattern is using linking words like first, then, after that, finally.
Yes, for example, first I get up, then I eat breakfast. After that, I work. Finally, I watch TV.
Let's give the viewers some practice. Repeat after me. First, I get up.
Repeat, then I start work.
Repeat. After that, I relax.
Repeat, finally, I go to bed.
Great job! Now let's talk about sounding more natural by adding a little personality. You can say, I usually, I sometimes, I never, I always.
Yes, these words tell people more about your habits. For example, I usually drink coffee in the morning. I never skip breakfast. I sometimes take a nap.
Let's practice again. Repeat after me. I usually go for a walk in the evening.
Repeat, I sometimes stay up late.
Perfect. And viewers, which of these habit words do you use the most? Let us know.
One more tip. You don't need complicated vocabulary. Simple English is still good English.
Absolutely. The goal is communication, not perfection.
Before we end, let's summarize today's lesson. You learned how to talk about morning routines, afternoon routines, evening habits, nighttime activities, and how to put your whole day together.
And you practiced how to use linking words and habit words to sound natural.
So, now it's your turn. Try describing your day in the comments.
And if you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in the next video.